Because the only person that you have control over is you. That's the only person you have control over. The only person I can control is me. And so how is that with what I do, I can influence other people to have the behavior, the desired behavior. Because that also, the prefrontal cortex also helps you to control your emotions, that they don't overrun your logic. Your logic might be here, but the emotion is so strong and you don't know how to control the emotion. And so now the emotion overruns you like a big wave and kind of washes away all logic. And you might do something which is more driven by emotion than it's driven by logic. That's why emotional intelligence, self-management is essential, because that's that level of self-control that you need. How you create connection with people? You acknowledge them, you listen to them, you regard them, ask them what it is, you do active listening, you don't interrupt them. That's how people calm down. So in the brain, they calm down. They're like, okay, this is all subconscious, this stuff. It's happening in very little time, but it's just subconsciously, they calm down and they actually, without thinking about it, they are going to listen to you better. Whatever you're going to tell afterwards, how to direct the situation. So those experiences, these millions of experiences we have, and these decisions that we make about ourselves, that become the beliefs that we have about ourselves and how the world works and how human beings are, and who I can trust and who I cannot trust, right? So every time I come into a situation, you know, that's the little drawing with the guy with the 4 hairs, you know. Every time I come into a situation, I see the world through the mirror, through the glasses, whatever the colors of the glasses, based upon all these experiences and decisions and beliefs that I have. That's what I see. But your prefrontal cortex has to kick into, you know. So you look into what your values are as an officer. You look into, in that situation, what do I want the outcome to be here? What I want my impact to be? And then you look at here, the last part is that the why you do this. You talked earlier why you wanted to become a police officer. The why of you being there, why you do this. This can help you in grounding yourself in a situation where your prefrontal cortex needs to kick in. Because if you're in the dating scene, you know, you might be dating 20 girls and you say they're all the same. Why? Because you attract the girls, so you get to be right. You see, these girls are the same. There's only one person in common, that's you. Maybe you have something to do. You know, very simple, from one hand, there are people that hold in all their emotions. We call them the stuffers. You hold it all in, you know, you don't show it. And so on the other side, you have people, it just comes all out, and you know, they just let it all out, you know. These are the exploders. And then in the middle, you have the passive-aggressive people. Yeah, we call them the stabbers. So passive-aggressive, you know. It's somebody, you know, you can compare it again to a Coke bottle. You take a Coke bottle, you really shake it. Here, you keep the top on it. Over there, you just let the top off. And here in the middle, you take the top off just a little bit, and indirectly, you know, you don't take the top off, but you let the pressure off, and indirectly it comes out, the pressure comes out.